Composing Big Sur is all about how nature can inspire composition. You know, the natural sounds of nature really create its own music, which is the root of the inspiration for this piece. And it was really beautiful to hear the music. And at the end, the culmination of the time spent in isolation in this area. And for us to interpret it as a viewer, hearing it, what the source of inspiration for the sounds that we hear in the piece. The composition overall is beautiful. It really, to me, truly embodied the region. And it was just really nice to be able to take it all in.
I thought this was such a fascinating piece. Definitely learned something just about the way, or at least one of the ways, I guess, you can compose music. The idea of sending artists out into a place to, sort of be in there and absorb it, and then, compose music. I just thought that blew me away. Like that's such an amazing use of a resource to create something so beautiful and so memorable. Yeah, so I was really just sort of floored by that whole concept. It was completely foreign to me, so I was pleased to learn about that. And then the piece itself was really just does a great job at giving us a peek behind the veil and sort of documenting that process in a interesting and yeah unique way. I really enjoyed it.
Composing Big Sur. Wow. Just wow. I loved the story behind this. I think that John Wineglass's composition of Sacred Land is just amazing. I loved what he did and the fact that, he went up to Big Sur and just kind of had a space where he could create. The cinematography was stunning. Sound was really, really impressive, especially for those outdoor interviews where I think all they had was lav mics. I don't know if the filmmakers had a boom on them or what. It seemed like a little bit too far away to use a boom. So whoever did the sound, mad props, because it was beautiful. The actual piece of music, the string section, that violin solo, that was just breathtaking. My other favorite part was getting to meet Little Bear and hearing him play that flute. I mean, that was amazing. The getting to learn a bit more about the Esalen tribe and how long they've been there, I think that was really, really cool. Getting a chance to watch the orchestra play the rest of, this beautiful symphony, that was great and all. But I think my favorite bits were the interviews and getting to find out a little bit more about it and having the music be interjected in there. I just think that you guys did a really good job with this.
This film, Composing Big Sur, talks about the process of composing a symphonic piece based on the essence of Big Sur. I love that the composer physically went there to experience it and really understand its essence, and you can hear it in the music. There's so much build and life and mainly variety that, they really took the time to capture the serenity and beauty of it. Also, I think the addition of the main tribe in the Big Sur was really cool to hear, and I also love how in the beginning they have some of the interview take place at the location and they show clips of it to us, like a glimpse of the Big Sur. I think it was a really well made piece, and the lead up to the music was concise and informative.